All right, cool, bro. Lowly Native. Let's introduce yourself for people who don't know.
Hey, molweni bahlali. Name is Lolly Native. Sikhoko zasenyanga. Buddha of the year. Street prophet. Born Lutando Tegeni from Cape Town, Nyanga East. Originally from Eastern Cape, Mount Fair. Yeah, man, and hip hop saved my life.
Yeah. Actually, let's talk about that. So what was it like, growing up in the Eastern Cape? Like, let's see, how do we go from the growing up there and transitioning into music? How did music save your life as an individual from the Eastern Cape? What's the culture like?
Western Cape, you mean?
Oh, Western Cape. My bad.
No worries. Everybody from Joburg mistake us like that. Well, I grew up, born and raised in Cape Town, Western Cape, Nyanga East, and my neighborhood is known as the murder capital. So basically, where I'm from, a brand new day is a blessing, Like, as long as you're alive, your mom is happy, and if you're progressing, everyone is happy. That was a dangerous neighborhood where at an early age you have to kind of know how to move or learn how to move, and decide what to partake in and what not to partake in, because that might be the difference of you reaching 20 or not reaching 20. Yeah. So thank God I'm still alive. I love my neighborhood. It shaped me, it made me the man I am. And I also hope in the future I can shape youngins from my neighborhood and show them that there's another way of life, and help where I can.
That's dope. That's dope. Let's talk. You talking about the youngins, man. State of hip hop and SA right now.
Fire.
What you think about the youngins?
It's fire. Shout out to all the youngins from Cape Town. They bring in some fire. I'm particularly happy and proud of Kosa Rap right now, because that's what I've been praying for. That's what I've been working for. You know what I mean? And I see the state of hip hop right now, and I see us Kosa rappers fighting for what's ours. So shout out to everybody that's building hip hop and everybody that's shaping hip hop. Those who paved the way for us and those who are fighting right now.
Kosa Rap.
Kosa Body.
Kosa.
You get the click right.
I bet since I've been out here, been still a struggle for me, but I'm learning though. So, when we speak in that direction, there was recently sort of was it a tweet or a back and forth? It was was it a tweet? Facebook, right? Yeah. So actually, before we dabble into that, who you listening to right now in terms of the Corsa, right? Who would you co-sign?
Yo. Everybody. I'm listening to everybody who's doing Kosa Rap. I'm listening to all of them because they're in my field, and I see myself as a spaza activist. That's what we call Kosa Rap spaza, and I see myself as an activist So I know everybody. I talk with everybody. I mean, any closer rapper that comes to Joburg hits me up. Whether they're from Eastern Cape, whether from Western Cape, whether they born and raised in Joburg, I listen to all of them. I listen to Rimanskap, I listen to Anati, I listen to Young Chief, I listen to Soul T, I listen to Bravo Leroux, I listen to Blue K, I listen to Bingo, I listen to MT, anybody that has Xhosa in their music, I listen to because that is my field, and I like to see myself as a specialist in that field, and a big fan. Hence, I say I listen to everybody. So I'm inspired by the up and coming. I'm inspired by those who did it before us. I'm talking my man, you know. I'm talking Retex, and through my journey, I've been blessed to have met all of them. You know, those I love, those I look up to, and those who look up to me. You know, and I cannot also not state how powerful the Xhosa female rappers are right now. Shout out to D Koala, shout out to OK, shout out to Trusted SLK, shout out to Holy Alpha. I mean, come on, man. Ain't never been a time where so much female rappers go so hard.
Yeah, man, female rappers. I had this debate with some of the dude. I'm like, female rappers out here are.
Hey,
You gotta watch out, man.
what I mean?
They could out rap. I mean, this is a nigga sport, but and these females come in swinging, man.
For sure. Even in other languages, But I was just mentioning my sisters from back in Cape Town who are coming real hard at the moment. So shout out to all of them. We see them, respect them, we love them. Definitely support them. I featured Blue K on my album, and I'm featuring on that upcoming album too. So it's mutual respect. For me, I learn everything from everyone.
Let's talk about the album, man. Nice body of work, by the way, man. I listened to it. Nice, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. The album is called Evangelia.
How long did it take? The process of making it. How long did it take you to put together? How long you been working on it for?
Putting it together was not that long, but getting to a state of working for it took forever. Took my whole life to get to a state of. I didn't know what it means when I saw rappers tweet album mode. Knife will tell you, we got in the studio every day, a song at a time. Never leave the studio if the song's not finished. I work closely with Knife Beats.
Yeah, shout out to Knife Beats, by the way.
Shout out to Knife Beats, and I work closely with MT the Hustler. Shout out my brother, he was on every session. So having my two brothers with me in the studio, helped me and shaped me to get the message I wanted to get across. And my story is a story of patience, perseverance, persistence, and I needed to tell it the best I can. And I feel that I achieved that on this album. Evangelia means gospel. It's taken from the English word, the evangelist. And the evangelist brought the gospel to the people. And that's exactly how I feel with this album. I was bringing the gospel to the people. And I needed everybody or anybody who looks up to me to understand that whatever's happening to me right now, if you feel like the light is shining on me, it can happen to you. Because that's how long it took for me. So don't give up because you've been doing this for a year, you don't see no progress. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. If it's God given, it's gonna happen to you. And that's my gospel.
It's dope. I mean, when I listen to two of my favorite tracks, my top two. That's Mama. There's just something about a Mama joint for me. Every time I hear a Mama joint, it just, yeah, something about that. Then the Yanga with the
Yeah.
hustler, man. That was another fire one.
So I was not gonna also I had to get my pen working because if I was gonna dedicate a song to my mom, it had to be a forever song. Now there's not a lot of mama joints, but all those I've heard were dope. I know Mama by Tupac, Mama by Boys to Men, Mama by MT, and those are dope. So I also couldn't give my mom a weak mama choice, you know what I mean? It had to come from the heart. And that was just me appreciating my mother and saying thank you for supporting me, you know. We come from generation of parents who don't understand us. So Yabulela Mama for always trying and supporting me. And I needed a song that she could understand every time she listened. And my mama cried tears, man, when she heard the joint.
That was a dope joint. I feel like any mama would cry tears. I mean,
Yeah,
these mama joints, I see them like letters, like you're writing a letter to your mom.
definitely.
You know?
And I'm happy you said that because every song in the album is a letter to someone. You understand? With Nyanga featuring MT, it's a letter to my hood saying thank you. Thank you for supporting me before the camera, before the lights, before anything that's good that's happening or is about to happen to me. But people from my hood supported me when it looked ridiculous being a rapper. You know, like it's impossible. Why are you not singing quiet or Afropop? Why are you rapping? Why are you acting American? you know. So, but I've always seen love from my hood, so I had to write a song to them or a letter to them and saying Ndiabulela. And it's produced by Knife Beats and strategically features MT the Hustler. Because of him, I was able to have a bigger platform to say thank you to my hood. Shout out to everybody who took in the song. Shout out to MT the Hustler. Shout out to Knife Beats. And shout out to Nyanga East, man, for always inspiring me. Yeah.
So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Big Hustle, man. He's putting a lot of people on, man.
No doubt.
I feel like sometimes the media, all of that, they don't really appreciate the dude, man. They don't really give him his flowers, man. I mean, we all got our ups and downs and stuff, but it don't matter. Old boy has put in work and put in people on, and I'd rather see people for their greatness
For sure.
rather than they lack it. You feel me?
For sure. And I'm blessed to be one of those people, man.
Yeah, man.
And I can only show my gratitude by reaching greater heights. So he can also sit down and say, yeah, that's me. That's forever. That is not just, You know, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than us.
Yeah. Let's talk about the BET ciphers.
Yeah, what about the beat ciphers?
Nah, in general, what you think about it, man?
Yeah, I felt like it was not the best we had, but you know, I feel also like sometimes people, maybe the rappers just did the best they could with that beat, man.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's a very tricky. That beat was pretty tricky, you know.
Yeah,
I watched that and I'm like, I don't doubt the capabilities of the,
of the MCs. Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah. Also, we need to look at music as a job. You know, sometimes you go to the office and you just fumble. That's why it's called a bad day at the office. You know,
yeah.
and that's what happens when you go to studio sessions. Sometimes you listen to the song and it's not the best you've made. Yeah, you go to a cipher, that's the same thing. You know, it's like you watch it and like you can do better. You know, look, it's what it was, man. You know, shout out to those who came through. Uh,
I mean, I know you. I seen that you had dropped your opinion on Facebook, and some people took it personal, or some person.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I think I wrote like it's not the best cipher we've had, and I still stick to that opinion. Yeah, and some people took it personally, man. Like, yo, umculo lo siwenzayo, you know, you just had a bad day, bro. It doesn't define your whole career. You know what I mean? There was great rappers in there, you know, who who even know that the cipher is not the best. They'll move on. They dope, you know. But if you're gonna dwell on opinions, I even wrote it's an opinion,
Mm.
you know. But yeah, man, keep it moving.
I mean, I'm gonna just go straight to it. I mean, you had Flash. He felt some type of way when you made that opinion, and for me, for most of us, you guys came from the same camp.
Yeah,
You know, for some people, they don't even know that he's no longer
empty
MT
records.
Records. You know, some people it's news to them and all of that. Some people know that. What's you guys' relationship right now? Like,
With who?
be your relationship with Flash right now? He's gone his way. He's doing his own thing, and
Shout out to him.
yeah, shout out to him, man. He's been putting in a lot of work, man. You know,
Hmm.
what's the relationship like?
No, we don't have a relationship. We don't have a relationship.
Were you surprised with it when he responded to your opinion about Cypher?
No, I wasn't surprised. In fact, things have been their clog. If I said I'd be surprised. It was just, I think it was just a moment where he personally, I don't know if I'd say exposed or reveal how he felt, you know. And I feel like it was just a bad platform because I was just being sincere. I didn't feel the cipher like that, you know. So, but there's been moments. I mean, it's been dropping the same day I'm dropping. It's been hollering at my producer. It's been hollering at my videographer. You know, doing the same things I'm doing. Go, Going to ask the same promoters I'm doing shows at. You know, so I was definitely not surprised. But I ain't mad, man. You know, I I always want to show little niggas the way, but you know, I just felt it was a brother and he didn't have to move funny like that. You know, so that's some funny moving. But I ain't mad at him, man. You know, little bro doing what he gotta do to get what he gotta get, you know. And if it feels like that gives him enough hype or enough clout, shout out, man. Use me. That's what I always say to rappers. Use me to get what you want. I ain't mad at him. You know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do face to face though. You know, but I'm a praying man. I just pray I keep my composure. You know what I mean? So yeah, cause we've been brothers. You know, and I hate for brothership to end over a little disagreement.
Over dumb shit, you know.
Yeah, over dumb shit, man. You know what I mean? But I'm from Younger East, man. You know. Yeah. But
Yeah. Still gotta rep where you from. You gotta represent regardless. If a nigga don't come right,
you know, we gotta correct you, man.
yeah,
You
do a
know what
little
I
bit of
mean?
straight.
We gotta correct you. But I also pray that I get an opportunity also to just be a big brother and say, yo, this is where you're at, you know, because at the same time when you judge people, you gotta judge yourself as well, you know.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I hope as well I'm not maybe the one who messed it up.
Okay, is this one thing I was gonna ask you when I see you? Knife out, you're smiling. Man, did you guys had to grab her tits? You know what I'm talking about.
God damn it. Yo, I did not grab the tits, man.
From what I was looking at. I mean, those were some nice ass titties. Any nigga would want it.
Magutin and Wabamba Alamabel. What had happened is, you know how directors be, you know, keep on telling me to be, hold a rafa, yayibona man the way. So kwenzeke mistake isandla sami saphunyuluka phansi kwamakhwapha ndayobamba lamabele. But you know, that was not my intention, you know. Apologies to any body it might have offended. Yeah, I heard that I touched the tits, you know. I heard it at home first, you know, and I denied it because I don't remember, you know. And me and her are homies like that, you know. So, you know, I was busy, man. The city is up, you know what I mean? I did not have to touch the tits because my raps already put on the graphics, you know. We did not need the graphics on the visuals. Definitely did not need that. So,
We'll take your word for it.
yeah, I didn't mean to, man.
But it happened.
Yeah, I've got daughters, man. I'd never intentionally. It was a mistake. I think also she don't even remember me touching her tears because it was just a mistake at that moment.
Yeah, it was real quick. It wasn't.
Exactly. It's because I missed the arm and grabbed it.
Oh shit! See, I didn't know that.
Do you understand?
Yeah, now that would make sense.
I missed the arm. I was trying to grab the arm, and because it was on motion, and you know, I blame Musanki who edited the video because that was not supposed to go down, man. You're supposed to cut that or something. Yeah, I definitely blame Musanki on that one.
That's cool. Regardless, clean video, looking nice. It's all on television and stuff. So I mean, putting in the work, man.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Luna Clips. They shot the video. Shout out to Blue Mag Pictures. They edited the video. Shout out to Zeddy Sag, who color graded the video. So it's like, yo. And shout out to Knife Beats again, who produced the video. like for me when I look at just that one music video and realize how many people who put in the work for it to happen. You know, shout out to Amanda Koti, organized the cars. You know, shout out to Amakip Kip for the trip. Shout out to MT the Hustler, put everything together. It's like so many people got together to take out my vision. And I appreciate that love. I appreciate that support. You know, Mommy Game is fixing the wardrobe. So many people involved, you know, and I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate the love from everybody supporting what I do. Hey, Buffet too, shout out for the love, shout out for the support. The album is out, it's called Evangelia. The tour is on. Eastern Cape, I'm coming. Western Cape, we coming. Mpumalanga, we coming. Hey, we're coming to a hood near you. And remember to follow me on the socials. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, YouTube channel, all of them at lowly_native. Yabulela bafethu. MT Records be the label.